Welcome to another edition of
Kayfabe Queen.
Ooh, I like it. When you go like that. We're on our final stop, would you say, Elle?
Yeah, I think this is
We're
the
on
final.
the final stop for our road to Wrestlemania. We're a couple of days away.
Yes.
oh
Recording
my
this.
God.
It's 3 days away as we record it. Is it 3? 2?
Yeah.
2.
Wait.
It's Wednesday. It's
Is
2
it?
days.
Okay. Oh my God. Well, because it's a 2-day event.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had so much fun because on this road we've been taking stops with certain people and just learning a lot about our peers and friends. And man, I think this was such a good idea. I credit you entirely for it because you were like, hey, I have this idea. Stop. And I'm like, yeah, if we can make it happen, like, let's do it. And then, you're like, well, we could just do our own at like our own picks at the end of it. And like, so here we are.
Figure with a little preview. At the end, we'll do a little preview. There's a lot. There's a lot of show. We won't go. We'll just because you're a little busy right now, so you don't know the full card.
So yeah, to give you guys an idea, I've just been working like 7 days a week. And the only day I've had off is Easter. And it's my own doing. I'm willfully going and sacrificing myself for my business, which is not great. Capitalism sucks. But if I don't do it, then my team suffers. So I have to suffer. And therefore leaving me with no time for wrestle fun. However, I have made time for our road to Wrestlemania. And I do have some favorite moments. They are a little bit more recent, just because I have a terrible memory and I haven't really had time to really go and like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, that was so awesome. So they're a little bit more recent, but I know you came prepared because you always do.
A little prepared. But before we get into that, So I know like both of us are recent. I think we're both about the same time, 2000, 2001. 2001's the first WrestleMania I ever watched.
Wow.
I watched, live, I think. Yeah, live.
Like as the pay-per-view is going.
Yeah, because I got into wrestling the summer of 2000.
Mm-hmm.
So then I went and I would rent videos, and I remember renting WrestleMania.
Okay.
What's that? 2000.
Mm-hmm.
I rented that on VHS.
Cute.
So that's technically the first WrestleMania I saw. But the first one I saw was WrestleMania 17.
Yeah,
and it's a good one. It's one of my favorites.
And it's a good one. Yeah, it really is. And that's probably like one of the first ones I saw as well. I mean, I'm trying to recall because I had an uncle who was really into wrestling too, and my brother loved wrestling, and we watched pay-per-views before, but nothing really stands out as like, like our friend Davey Dangerously had mentioned, some Hulk and Macho Man matches from WrestleMania, and like, yeah, I remember those. But I don't know if we watched them like as the pay-per-view was going. It could have been the same scenario with the, I just can't recall. But yeah, 2001 was about that time too for me. So we kind of came back into it around the same time.
That's a good one. That was the Invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. So it was WCW, ECW.
Mm-hmm.
Each McMahon kid had a brand.
Yeah, I was getting my education around that time, like for sure, because the person I was with at the time was like, "Oh, here's what's happening," and he had been watching like as it was happening, and we were just like, "Come with, like, grab my hand and take me, like, I'm taking you with me on this like journey. We're gonna watch wrestling all the time," and that's what we did. So here we are.
I went to my friend's house at the time. She's the one who got me into wrestling. So I'd watch all the pay-per-views at her house. I think I've mentioned this. Her parents had a box.
Oh yeah, box.
A box. It was very legal.
It was tinkered with, maybe.
It was in her parents' room. We would watch on her parents' waterbed.
Cute.
I just remember like orange sodas and just snacks and just
and like
sit on the floor or sit on her parents' bed. But I remember watching that. It was my first WrestleMania.
Aww.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Yeah, that's like my favorite. That's like the one I was like, oh, okay. Oh no.
The spectacle. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was a big deal because that was one of the first ones in a stadium.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Because it was in Texas, I believe.
That Dallas Cowboy Stadium?
I don't know if it was, I think it had to be Dallas. Or Houston. No, it's Houston.
Know.
I think it's Houston. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because the Dallas Cowboys one with that giant TV is fairly new. That's actually pretty new because I remember AJ, like Up, Down, Down crew were playing like video games on that massive TV that they have. So that is fairly new, actually. So I'm mistaken.
32? 30.
Kitty in the back.
Just don't mind this. Don't mind that.
She knows exactly what she's doing, stealing the show.
She's chasing a bug.
Somebody say Wrestlemania.
She's chasing a bug in my house. So please don't mind that.
Well, just before we started, you were like, as it turns out, we're going into WrestleMania 37, and this is our 37th episode for ourselves. So good for us. We didn't plan this; it just worked out that way.
It really did. I just thought this was cool. I was like, oh, unimpressed back here.
Not impressed at all. Mm-mm. That's okay. That's okay.
But yeah, no, 17 is the first one I ever watched. That has the TLC match. That's the second TLC match. First one, SummerSlam. But that's when everybody gets involved. Spike comes in, Rhino comes in, Lita comes in, takes her shirt off. Yeah. Gets speared. She got gored.
Oof.
Yeah.
But that's an honor.
Yeah. So it's the one Edge comes in and spears Jeff.
Yeah, it's like iconic. Mm-hmm. Iconic. Sorry.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's like peak, Hardys are my jam. So I was just like,
I know. And it was just kind of this everyone was on their game too. Like every team was so like believable to win. Like any one of them could have taken it. There was no weak links at the time.
No.
We didn't have any like Bashams yet.
Oh.
Sorry.
Ooh. But it was like that was like the second one. So it's like, how do you like one up it? And they added people.
The next, yeah.
Like that's when you first see Spike Dudley and Rhino, and you're like, what's the other Dudley brother? Like, I just remember Paul Heyman being like, "It's Rhino from ECW."
Okay.
I'm like, calm down, Paul.
Yeah, we get it. It's your guys on your guys. We get
it. I think this is Motorhead singing Triple H out as well.
Ooh, that was, when we were talking about our favorite moments, as much as I hate on him, I always mark out for a Triple H entrance because I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be so over the top. And then I'm just like eating it up like, oh shit.
Okay. So
every time.
What's your favorite Triple H entrance? That should have been a whole episode.
Oh my God, that could have been a whole episode. I feel like they all kind of melded into each other because it's always him like on a throne of some sort,
He is the king of kings.
He is the king of kings. I loved when him and Stephanie came out, like that power couple. They were having a power trip. The one where she's like in all leather and like they're riding down together.
The one with the hair and she's all she did with That's my favorite Stephanie look ever in life.
It's so good. They are like the Beyonce and Jay-Z of wrestling, basically.
I love that one so much. I wanted to talk about that. I'm glad you mentioned it because we had a party with people and I was like, everyone shut up. Look at Stephanie. Look at her. I'm just in the corner and they're like, okay, Al. I'm just like, look at her.
Bask in her glory.
It's just like, she looks so beautiful.
Is this the one where like this is the one where is this with the Bellas beef?
No, that's SummerSlam.
Okay. Okay.
That
Okay.
WrestleMania, I don't remember who. I think he
I
fought.
remember.
I I think he fought. I don't remember what WrestleMania that is. Is it?
I don't either, but I feel she was involved, right, in some
Yeah, because
way.
it was like, yeah, I don't remember because I
I
think
don't remember. Damn it!
The
I didn't
Daniel
do enough
Bryan.
research.
It does because she came out with him several years in a row and she had good looks.
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
Orleans, when the triple threat was Triple H, Batista, Daniel Bryan, where he beat them all, she's
Yeah.
wearing that short suit and she looks good
Yeah.
too. She has a
She
little
looked
tie.
good.
She looks good. That's when I think she gets knocked over. Yeah. But then there's the one
But
where they come out on the motorcycle and she has the
mhm.
straight hair.
Uh-huh. Don't even get me started.
I can't. I just
You
can't.
live for it.
I just should have worn my Stephanie shirt because
Mhm.
so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
Least
because
favorite
she's
though?
just like what?
I was gonna say least favorite Triple H entrance. That 31, the Terminator one.
Yeah. That was so forced. It felt so corny. And it was like, I mean, I get the idea. I get what you're doing, but it looks corny and it looks silly and it makes you look silly. We
Yeah.
already have to buy you as the king of kings. And now, like, you're just taking it too far.
Like I get it. Like we're promoting that Terminator movie, but
I
like
get it. It could have been done
was,
better. I think it could have been done better. It just came off looking kind of cheap. I don't know.
yeah, it was weird. It was all the skull, like the robot head skull. It was weird. I didn't like that
Yeah,
one.
it was weird. No, I didn't. I don't think I'm very fond of that one either. But he's
No.
always had. I mean, he's had before they were even like introduced or to like the main roster. But like, what was it? Alexa and who else were like
Oh,
some of this
Charlotte. When they
chain
were
made and Charlotte.
yeah,
Yeah, they were all like,
yeah. That was good. Yeah.
that's cool.
Hmm.
So I do loves me a Triple H entrance, even in a house show. I will mark out for the man. I haven't been his biggest fan at all. He's definitely on my top 5 of like, ugh. But
Can we
because
do
he's so
that?
self-serving.
Can we do that episode? Top least fave?
Uggs. Like,
Top ugh.
get over yourself. But I do appreciate that he has like been an advocate for women's wrestling. You know, he has not been the guy who's like, no, people don't want it. He knows that we want it. And so I do appreciate that. But I do also I'm totally aware that he is like, I'm all about me and I'm going to be number one all the time.
To be fair, I think he also comes from that era where it's cutthroat and you have to be looking out for yourself.
He's an opportunist,
So,
just like all of them were and still continue to be. You have to look out for yourself. But I think the beauty of this kind of era that we're in is just like the accessibility to the wrestlers or their accessibility to us as the fans makes it a little bit different. And like we can advocate for them now with our money. Essentially, that's what it comes down to. So it's a little different, but you know, we can cheer for the ones we want and be like, boo, we're not going to buy your stuff anymore unless you put this person on TV. Sunny kiss.
True. You listening, Tony Khan?
Give me Sunny.
Tony,
give me Sunny.
Tony, give me what I want.
Sunny. Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
God. Anyways.
Speaking of Batista.
Are you going to talk about his nose ring?
No. Well, remember when? Okay, it's not recent, but it's like within the last decade. Wrestlemania with when Daniel Bryan won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's one of my other favorite moments because that was so big, and we were so like, let's make this happen. Like fist shaking, please. And then Batista came back, and we were like, fucking A, dude. He's not gonna win. I was so mad. He came back in his like MMA shorties, and I was like, ugh, get out of here. Like, go be a cool dude somewhere else. Don't bring your shit over here. We don't want to see you.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
But I liked that he lost.
Me too. It's so good. Because we didn't think he was gonna win. We're like, that's the whole thing. We're like, well, Batista's winning. All right. Triple H is winning.
Kind of,
All right.
Ugh. Ugh.
And then we get Wrestlemania, and you just see him and the confetti, and I can just still see
Oh
it.
my God. That was so magical. Like, I think that's what keeps us coming back, because we'll see like a new guy coming up and like, oh man, I hope he does well. And oh, he's so good, but they're not giving him a chance. And why is The Rock coming back? He's only going to be here for a little while.
Hey, he can come back whenever he wants. The Rock can do whatever he wants.
Okay, Brock then. Get him out of here.
That's fair. That's a good one. Okay. I draw the line at The Rock.
I did try to cram a little bit and watch some like top moments for WWE, and there was like one that was like a number 10 for the WWE network. It was like Rock passing the torch to Cena, and it just made me cringe. I was like, ugh, because I remember being a fan that era, and I was like, but I'm old. I'm an elder fan, and I'm also just like a snob. So my nephew was like, yeah, and I was like, ugh.
It was
So
I feel like that situation went on for like a long, long time.
yeah.
More than it should have.
Yes.
And maybe like Cena maybe it should have been a little bit earlier in Cena's career.
Yes.
Because while like it's similar, everyone's like Rock Hogan, I feel like I don't know. I mean, I guess The Rock was still on his way out when he fought Hogan, but it just felt different.
I think the Rock star power was just too much for like WWE want to let go completely and say they're passing a torch. They're like, no, he's still viable. Like he still brings in the crowd, and like it's not there's no torch passing yet. And it's like it kind of not stunted his growth or anything, because obviously Cena is tremendously successful. Like there's no doubt about like his impact is hugely felt. I mean, like Make-A-Wish kids, almost every kid wanted to just meet Cena. So yeah, it's not like it is weird. Like I think you're right. It did go on too long. Like as fans, we kind of just already knew that it was already torched, like or passed. Like we already we know.
Yeah, because the whole thing was like he challenged him like, "Oh, I'll see you next WrestleMania," and it was like, okay, like that was kind of. I just want like a whole build and not like a weird Survivor Series match where you're like a tag team or something weird and weird shenanigans.
Yeah. And then The Rock is also like, I mean, that the Rock rub is a thing because they tried to do it for Roman too. And it's like, boo, we don't want him.
like, listen, Rock, it's not about you. Great. Love seeing you. Great.
You're great. You're great.
But your friend
over here.
Yeah. It was like your friend brought somebody you didn't like to the party and you're like, I love you, but like he needs to go. I thought I told you we no.
He was not invited ever. In fact, I explicitly told you not to bring him.
But I thought like we're cool. Like
that's essentially how it felt. Yeah. I mean, I remember watching YouTube videos of fans just reacting to like Roman winning everything all the time. And it was like we were angry. Like fans were angry about this.
We've been through some
we did, but I mean, I guess I get it from a business standpoint, from their business mind. Like, this is our guy. We're putting everything behind. We're putting all our money on this guy. And in the end, he's actually not doing such a bad job.
No, everyone stands the tribal. We needed the tribal team.
Yeah.
We just needed him to let go, like instead of like the tight vice grip of like be our puppet, he
was very robotic. Yeah, like it's just like, I mean, it's kind of even like maybe he got it slower than The Rock did. Like Rocky Maivia was, trying really hard to be, and then it just fans were like, no. But I don't think they knew what to do. Like they just let Rock go. I don't. Just because they're related doesn't mean he has that same like instinct to be like, on now,
Yeah.
He had to find his stride.
think so. But I always like watched interviews, even when I was like, ugh, Roman, and be like, well, he seems like a cool dude. I want to like
Mm.
him, but I don't like watching you. Like, I don't. You're this.
It has to do with the storytelling.
Yeah,
Like, tell me a good story then. Like, make me want to either hate you or like root for you, but not like not want to see you at all. Let me want to see you get your ass beat at least.
great.
But it's like, no, I'd rather just you not be in the match because I feel nothing.
Like I
I'm
gotta go to
indifferent.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, okay, you're fighting Brock again. All right, cool. I know how this ends. Yeah,
Okay. I mean, yeah, he's doing. He's. I think he's getting there. He's fine.
yeah.
He's getting all right.
Tribal Chief, love it, love it.
We love it.
But
We love it. We love
so I made a list of stuff that I just quickly I was like, what do I remember? And I just jotted stuff down.
it.
And
Mm-hmm.
I
You have a better memory than I do.
we talked about WrestleMania 17. So actually this the WrestleMania 17 had that match with I think I forgot who it was, but that's the one where Trish finally turns on Vince after Linda was in a vegetable
Oh,
state.
yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
That's right. I had forgotten about that. Trish had been involved in some really great storylines. Um,
Mhm.
was it WrestleMania where she turned on Jericho too?
Yes, I didn't write it down. No, actually,
Ah!
I did. I did write it down. Oh my God.
So yeah, she's had some really great WrestleMania moments actually when you think about it.
The funny thing is,
Trish.
I like literally wrote stuff down and it's all Trish, Trish, Trish. And it's not even purpose. It's just my brain was like, which ones
She's
pop out of my head?
important.
And I love Trish so much.
But yeah, the McMahon thing. Yeah,
Ooh,
Trish. Woo! Those are good times.
so good. Stephanie and Trish fighting, and then
Mhm.
yeah, Linda being doped up and having to watch Vince and Trish being like making out on stage.
Ah!
And then Linda just rising from the chair, like she's just like,
Yeah.
I'm not a vegetable anymore. Because Trish didn't give her her pills because they were drugging her up.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Good
And
times.
Trish had those iconic glittery boots on.
Oh yeah, those like tall ass.
I think she posted something on Twitter where she's like, "Oh, I found these boots." Like she had those boots, right? And,
Oh my
and like Liv Morgan
gosh.
was like, "Can I borrow them?" And like she tweeted back, she's like, "Yeah, girl, I got you." And like I
I
was
mean,
like,
they're
"That's
probably the same height, right? Like
um,
5'1", 4'9".
Trish Stratus is 5'4".
No way.
How do I remember this? Because I used to say I wanted to be 5'4" like Trish Stratus.
But that's not how tall she is. She is not 5'4", because
That's
that's never accurate.
never
That's never
accurate.
accurate.
She's like 5'2", I bet you.
Like all of the undisputed era guys are like 6 foot tall, which they are not. They are not. I know that they are not.
5'11".
So she's probably like 5'2".
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because those platforms that she would wear were like massive.
But those were like so like such a vibe in 2001.
They really were. I mean, yeah, everybody wanted a platform. You got to wear soda shoes.
I
You
really,
needed
yeah.
sodas.
You wear your little mini skirt with your tall boots,
Mm-hmm.
your little cowboy hat,
Mm-hmm.
your jacket, your Trish Stratus.
You're Trish Stratus.
Like, just yes.
Oh man. Dang. Yeah. But I mean, Trish, yeah. Trish has provided
Yeah.
some wonderful
Yes.
WrestleMania memories.
Another one that I popped in my head. WrestleMania 19, my other favorite WrestleMania, for the triple threat, Trish, Victoria, and Jazz for the women's title.
Ooh,
That's one of my favorites.
dang. Those are some powerful women too.
Mhm.
That's
That's a good one.
yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
peak crazy Victoria. She has Stevie Richards with her. He's wearing the pink shorts. Yes, she's blasting that tattoo, TATU, whatever you want to say. All the things she said.
Oh, so good. Yeah, that was good stuff.
And she came
Oh,
out. I loved Victoria and Steve Richards.
they were
Love,
crazy together.
love. She did God, I love her so much.
God, I forgot. That's it. Just kind of unlocked some memories, but yeah, those were good times. And you love to see them together. They were fun. Jazz was scary as heck. Jazz was scary. She will murder you.
She still will. She's bald now. That makes her even scarier.
Ooh, she makes her scarier. Humps out. I will. Yes, ma'am. I will do whatever you ask me to do.
No,
go clean the bathroom. You got
it. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
I will say nothing. I will not complain.
I think she was managed by Teddy Long at the time. You remember that?
Playa.
Yep. Holla holla.
Holla playa.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite matches. And Trish wins her 3rd title, I believe.
What is she wearing? Refresh my memory.
Oh, okay, I got you. She is wearing a little newsboy cap with bedazzled. It's black. It's velvet.
Oh, okay.
Cute. She's wearing silver
jumpsuit.
She's wearing a little with the shorts. Yes. Silver, sparkly. It's perfect. I remember. Then she gets the point. She gets the confetti. It's one of my favorites. I just remember watching.
I'm rock and roll. This time I'll make it show. Yes.
Logan.
Yes.
Yeah, that lives in my memory. That was like burned in my brain because I remember watching it being like, look at this entrance.
Iconic. Yeah, because you just got to tell me what she was wearing, and it's burned into my brain.
That
just
outfit,
the image of her pointing out.
Oh, I remember just being like, wow. Yeah, if I was a wrestler, that's what I would wear. That's the good
all
look.
Of it.
Yes.
If that was on a mannequin at Macy's, can I just have everything on that mannequin,
just
please?
Perfection.
Just that whole look. Cute. Oh, those are days that I wish I could like rewind and go back and relive for just a second.
So it's 2003. I'm like 13, almost 14.
Oh!
Really made an impression on baby me.
Cute. Well, I'm like early 20s at that point, and I'm like highly impressed as well. Like, am I? Oh my, I could become a wrestler. No, I can't do it. I wouldn't do it.
I wanted to be a wrestler, but we didn't have Nia Jax's or AJ's, so I was like, well, not for me.
I know. It's all right.
Let's see. WrestleMania 20. We briefly touched on Trish's heel turn, but the culmination of the greatest storyline. I'm gonna pretty one of the greatest storylines ever. The bet for the Canadian dollar.
Yes.
Between Christian,
an all-time
Jericho,
favorite.
Trish, Lita was in there. They had intergender matches.
It was a wonderful time.
And then that sneaky little snake, Trish, she slaps Jericho and she makes out in the grossest way.
I know! It was so disgusting! My God! It was revolting, honestly.
So gross.
So, I was watching with like my boyfriend at the time's family and stuff, and his sister was like, "Oh, effing B! Oh, man, if I ever see her, I'm gonna F her up. Oh, just let me get close to her. And I was like, oh my God, like the heat that she generated from that heel turn was like, I was like shook.
People
I was like, damn,
mad.
She's got power. People were so mad. It was hilarious, but also frightening. And I think that's how like Ric Flair and like Rowdy Piper must have felt like back in the day when people are like threatening their lives.
Probably. She probably did.
Yeah, like people hated her after that. But why just her? Why not Christian was just as bad?
Because again, no one's ever mad at the man.
No one's ever mad at the man, but God, the woman, crucify her. Crucify her.
She hurt Chris Jericho. How dare she? First of all,
you know what though?
On it.
Exactly. He's not a good guy.
He's not a good guy.
he is not a good person in this. He is not a good guy. And,
No.
he got what he deserved.
Yes.
It's so stupid.
Christian.
But this is just how good, like, all four of them are at storytelling, because we were sucked in. And, like, even Christian just kind of, no, not Christian. Even Jericho just kind of going, I think I do care. Like,
oh my God.
just eating it up.
Do you remember all those like backstage Raw promos when he's like, "Are you okay?" And she's just like, "Oh my God." Like it's so, and we were like, oh, they like each other. Again, I'm 14, so this is just
I'm an adult. I'm like 22.
See, we're the like, you and I are the prime age. We're young girls, just like, yes, this is yes. They're into each other. It's so cute. Like
I was eating it up, but I just thought it was great. I thought it was great. And then the turn was just like beautiful. It was perfect. She was wearing that little camo.
Yes.
With the little
with the little crop jacket. Yes. Again, perfect.
So good. Great look. I mean, it was just so good.
It brought us like a good, solid year and a half of heel Trish, which is God, that wipe. It's so gross.
It is so gross. Lives on in my memory forever.
Things that live rent free in our minds.
Very much. Thank you, Trish Stratus. Thank you. That was so good, though. Oh, I loved it. Yeah, that was fun.
I really wish they would have went longer with Trish and Kristen.
That ended, and we were like, what just happened?
I was.
What? I'm shooketh.
The thing is, WrestleMania 20 was wild, okay? Because we also
let's go over it.
We also got Victoria and Molly Holly in the first women's title versus hair match, and Molly got her head shaved.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Like the true company.
I was mad about that. Yeah, I know. Of course she did. I was really upset for her. I was like, don't do that to her. But I also, I mean, it evoked feelings that it was supposed to.
Again, big Victoria fan.
Yeah.
But I was also like,
great.
Then I was also like, dang, Molly has like really good hair. Like this is crazy. We're gonna like, she's a lady. Like you're gonna shave her head.
Especially for, like I think we're kind of out of that now, but it was a thing, like your hair is your
you have to have long hair to be hot,
to feel feminine and be girly, and and it's like, I mean, God bless our current generations, our generation Z, I guess. Is it Z?
They're Z. Yeah.
They're like non-binary. I'm like, God damn it. I wish I was born around this time. I felt so much pressure to be feminine and girly. Like
everyone's non-binary and queer, so good for them.
How much easier my life would have been if I could have just been non-binary or queer, like as a kid. Because I mean, I had a hard turn of, I don't want to be a girl anymore. And I shopped in the boys section. Like I was just like violently against it. No!
Are there photos?
Like there's like me playing softball and like t-shirt and like baggy shorts, like basketball shorts and stuff. I grew out of it like in a year, but I just felt so like,
but you just want to express yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, they're losing, like watching her head get shaved. I was like, oh no. Like I in my head, it's like the empathy I felt was like, oh no, she's not going to feel pretty, but it's Molly Holly. Molly Holly knows who she is. We never had to worry about
That's the thing is, we didn't understand how secure Molly Holly is as a whole, like person. She's like, nothing is going to bother me. You're going to talk about my butt on TV, which not even a big butt. First of all, she looked like a normal human.
It was a normal butt, guys.
She was not fat, even though they said she was fat.
They said that about Mickie James too, though.
No.
And that's why I will never forgive Lay Cool, ever. I don't want to hear about how great they were, because they called her, I don't even want to say the name, but it was not cool.
It was not.
And it pissed me off. And I was like, I don't like this. Like, women have to go through picking on each other all the time. We can do something else. Come on. And this is like, it's a while ago. They did not catch up. until now. So, but yeah, Molly Holly was fine. We didn't know it at the time, but she was secure. She knew who she was.
This was her idea, though.
She knows herself.
This was
Oh.
was her idea. She was like, I'm gonna shave my head, because she also was like, my hair was dead. I wanted to like shave it, start over.
I was ready for a new start. Yeah. Oh, Molly.
And look, she's kept her short hair. She looks so
Mighty
good.
Molly. She looks so cute.
I'm gonna talk about Mighty Molly with me. Oh my
Mighty
god,
Molly!
Mighty Molly won the hardcore title at WrestleMania as well. At WrestleMania 18, from the Hurricane, she duped him. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
2018.
Oh, Mighty Molly. We love to see it. Yeah.
She has
Good
a Hall of
times.
Fame t-shirt, and I want to buy it because I want a Molly Holly t-shirt.
Yeah, you should. You should totally treat yourself.
WrestleMania 20 is also iconic for the celebration at the end of Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit. They both win the titles.
Yep. That was very beautiful for the time. Like, we felt the honor and the weight of like what it meant. It was wonderful.
That goes back to what you're saying, is like, we wanted these people to have the title. These are our dudes. We want to see you thrive. And like, both of these friends, families,
hard workers, like, just the kind of build up to get to where they were. It's kind of a constant struggle even now. Like, it's always a struggle for a smaller guy to have to prove that he's worthy of like being the face and the like, I'm the guy, let me be the guy, I can do it. And like, they were showing that they could, you know, and we knew it. It's like, please let it happen.
We got it.
And we got it. It was awesome. Yeah, that was, I mean, tears. There were definitely tears. A lot of crying.
Yeah. I
think I had that one on VHS for sure. It was recorded.
I'm pretty sure I own the DVD.
Damn. I was still taking VHS tapes.
I bought it at Walmart, probably.
You know, not weird flex, but okay.
probably a Christmas
that was a really great finale. And I feel like around that time we weren't too tired by the end. And they just got longer and longer.
It's true. WrestleMania was a good probably like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, and it was satisfying.
And that's good. You just get your big matches. It's too much. You have time to breathe and eat and
yeah.
So there's that.
That was a great moment though.
Yeah. My other moment that I just thought of off the top of my head, that I wrote stuff down, was it's newer, and I feel like it doesn't get enough talk about in a positive light because everyone wants to talk about what happened afterwards. But WrestleMania 35, the women's tag team title match with the Iconics, Bayley and Sasha, Natty and Beth. Iconics win. I was so emotional.
That was at a WrestleMania?
That's WrestleMania 35.
What?
Yes.
Wow, I don't even recognize that. Does not register that the Iconics won at a WrestleMania.
Yes, they did.
What?
That's the WrestleMania where
so
Sasha,
bad.
because that's the one everybody was like, Sasha and Bayley were mad because they lost.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it got soured a little bit because of that. Mm-hmm. Sasha took off for a while. Okay, yeah, I get it. But I mean, it's the Iconics, though. That is so like we weren't mad.
I love that match. That whole WrestleMania. I think it was on before or after Kofi Mania. So I was like a crying, just hot mess. Because, okay, from the minute I saw Natalya and Beth, which Divas of Doom is my jam. Okay, we all know how much I love Natty and Beth.
That's very important.
That's me and my best friend. She loves Beth. She doesn't watch wrestling, but she would watch Beth and be like, oh my God, she's so cool. And I'm Natty. But they came out with Brett, which is a big deal because Beth loves the Hart family. And, you know, Natty's obviously a Hart family member, and they have the matching Hart Foundation jackets, and it's so cute. And then the Iconics come out. Then the Iconics come out in the wings. In the wings.
Oh, yes!
Looking like sassy, evil Victoria's Secret Angels, and Peyton has the Eddie Guerrero gear on, and I can't because he is her favorite wrestler, and I started crying.
Yes. Yes.
And then Bailey and Sasha, just being Bailey and Sasha.
Yeah, they don't have to do much. We'll eat it up no matter what.
I just watched the whole match and I was crying because it was perfect. I just love that match so much. It just gave me so much feelings, and watching being like, oh shit, look at this tag.
And they were just like really three great teams. Like 3 great teams. Yeah, it is really important. It was an important match. And like the tag titles were still fairly new. Mm-hmm. So and then there is an argument for like, well, the Iconics were a legit actual like tag team though. It's like they're a legit tag team. Like there's no reason for them not to win. And they were like they were doing so well. Like I don't know. Like
I know what happened after WrestleMania wasn't great. They didn't do a whole lot with it, but that's not their fault.
No. Okay. No, it's not. It's not their fault.
But that is one of my favorite WrestleMania matches. Like I said, I started crying because I was like, oh my God, we get to see. And then also because I thought of like, we get to see tag team title match. We get to see the women main event. And I was just like, holy shit, this is so cool.
Overwhelmed.
Like, I was overwhelmed. I was like in my feelings a lot. WrestleMania 35. I think WrestleMania.
We definitely talked about it. It was definitely like, it was important.
WrestleMania 35 is like almost perfect. Almost. So it's close to a perfect Mania as you can get. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
17, 19 are some of my favorites, but I think because we got so much things we wanted.
Yeah.
When John Cena came back as a doctor of economics, I lost my shit. Okay. Okay. I didn't. Yeah. And I was just all of a sudden I hear, so you think you're untouchable? And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, excuse me? I'm 13 again. Like
rewind. That song slaps though. It's so good.
It really goes.
It goes.
I've told you I own that album. It's autographed.
I know. That's kind of what I miss about the Selland Arena. You could just be chilling outside and someone's just going to be passing by blasting WWE theme music. And I feel like we get that at Save Mart Center here, but we used to get that at Selland Arena, just blasting it. Thugonomics on 11. Like, yeah.
That was a vibe.
You know where you are. Selland Arena had a vibe. Had a really great vibe. I miss it.
Is there anything else do you remember from WrestleMania?
Oh my God, yes!
Okay, so,
okay, it's all New Day, basically. New Day has provided my favorite, I love when Bootios. The giant box of Bootios. And they came out as Super Saiyans. I was like, are they letting them do this? They are. It was so cute. I was so happy. I mean,
the ice cream cart.
The ice cream cart. Exactly. Like they have so much fun when they're doing it. You feel like you're a part of it. And when they came out of that box, like just the box alone, I thought they were going to come from around the side.
Same.
And it tipped over and it came out. And it was like, oh my God. I marked out hard. And, it is like Dragon Ball Z is a very cultural thing where it's like huge. I don't know if it is anymore. I feel like it kind of got surpassed by other things. But Dragon Ball Z is huge, or Dragon Ball is huge.
Yeah.
So, it was like, wow, not only, they have, that's cool, but is it okay for them to do that? It was so cool. It's really, really cool. But also, too, when they came out, it was like Final Fantasy characters. I don't play Final Fantasy, but I know people who do, and that was really important for them to see representation for themselves.
What the New Day does.
It was cute. It was great. And I was like, I love that they just are authentically themselves at all times. And it's great. And I love it. And that's beautiful. Also, Seth cashing in. Because I like Seth. I like Seth.
That's a good cash in.
Seth. It was a good cash in. It was important. We were all just kind of like, here we go again. And then he came out. I was like,
You just hear that dun, 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 and you're like, oh no, it's happening. It's happening.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I miss it.
He comes, it's back.
Good.
He's in his ugly suits and it's back.
His ugly suits.
Talk about drip. Shut up.
I like it.
Like the man wore a flame suit to the Hall of Fame. He looked like Hot Cheetos.
Still a suit, and Hot Cheetos are good. It's okay. It's okay.
Becky, come get your mans. I can't.
Come get your mans. Who is dressing your mans?
She's so worried about her baby. She cannot like worry about what he's wearing.
Listen, I can only worry about one baby at a time. Okay, and this is my newest baby. So
like he's like, what if I wear this? And she's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, just put it on.
Mean, she's like cold rocking the baby. Like
shows up like a bag of Hot Cheetos.
I just can't with him.
I don't know, but when he cashed in and that felt like just watching it and seeing the joy on his face, it was such a euphoric moment. Like I was so happy for him, but I was also just happy to see the title on someone that wasn't Roman or
it gave us J&J security. That's okay. When he won, though, that was like my favorite version of Seth was little like authority shit Seth. Yeah. And then I was just like, okay, now I'm sick of his face and I'm over it. But I did like Seth for a minute.
Yeah, because he has his witch laugh where he's like,
I can't with him anymore. Like now he's just like, I can't. I just so
he's so smug. He's just smug.
I can't do
smug. Smug as fuck.
I just don't like it anymore.
Yeah, like J&J Security was, oh my god, anything Jamie Noble does, I buy it 1000%. And he gifted them a car. I mean, it was just the best of times. It was such a fun time to be a Seth Rollins fan.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
Blonde streak, spinning titles.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
Yeah. That's it for me though, because I really have a hard time remembering things, or I'll mix it up with like a SummerSlam or something else. That was a good. Oh, that was a WrestleMania.
You're always thinking of a SummerSlam.
I'm always thinking of a SummerSlam. No, that was SummerSlam.
I literally always say no. It was SummerSlam.
No, that was SummerSlam. So my favorite pay-per-view apparently is SummerSlam.
So when SummerSlam rolls around, we already have things to talk about.
Got things to talk about. There we go. My favorite SummerSlam moments. Got a lot of them.
John Stewart. You always think John Stewart was at WrestleMania.
How is he not at WrestleMania?
I mean, I think he was there, but I don't think he did anything.
He's not a part of it, actually.
So
fair enough. Fair enough. Given like we're still like in a pandemic and they're going to probably just have I don't know what to expect from their upcoming WrestleMania.
No, there is a set. There will be people. We don't know how many people, but there'll be people.
For WrestleMania 2020, like last year, it's kind of like, well, what are we going to get? And it wasn't that bad. Like I enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I'm really looking forward to WrestleMania coming this year, 2020, number 37.
Do you think, even though there'll be people, do you think there's a cinematic match happening?
I hope so. I encourage it. I think it would be great, especially for like if they're gonna bring an older, wrestler back, like the way AEW did with Sting, like that. I really enjoyed so much. It was great. So. And they did a good job. I personally, I know it was very Walker, Texas Ranger-y, but I really enjoyed it. Like,
same. I enjoyed AJ and Taker. It was fun.
It was so fun. And even Cameron Grimes and
Dexter Lumis.
Dexter Lumis.
My dude.
It's fun. Like, it's good. I really enjoy it. So I hope they do another sort of like, cinematic sort of themed match because they're good. They're fun. If you do it right, they're fun. They're like, I wouldn't mind. Even if we go back to like live audiences, I think it'd be a nice segment to just kind of like throw some of that kind of entertainment on. Like, sure, I'm open to it. I thought it was
fun. All right. We'll see.
Mm-hmm,
we got 2 nights of WrestleMania. So I'm gonna give you I'm gonna go over night 1.
Let's go over night 1.
We'll talk
Sasha
about
Bianca.
We can talk about that. That's wherever it is on the card, that's the main event.
Okay.
That's all I care about.
That is it. That is the main event.
Do you have a thought? I mean, do you have a thought of who's gonna win? I know you have thoughts about it. Who do you think is gonna take the title?
Gosh. Well, I think Sasha is gonna retain, but I'm not really sure how.
Okay.
I would be surprised if they gave it to Bianca, but I would also be very happy if they did give it to Bianca because I think she could do well. She will do well. She will do great. She has her detractors. She has her haters, but so does Sasha. And that has never stopped her. And Bianca's determined. Like, she is a woman who is unstoppable. Like, she is going to be champion at some point if she's not now, like this WrestleMania. So,
yeah.
I wouldn't even be, I don't know. I can't really foresee how it's going to happen, but I think Sasha is going to retain. But I wouldn't be mad if she didn't.
Do you want this feud to continue?
Yes.
Do you want them to keep going? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, I could keep
I want them to keep going, and I hope it's a clean win too. I don't want controversy. I don't want what's his face coming in.
Reggie.
Reginald. I want it to be clean. I think they both deserve to have a clean victory.
Yeah.
Whether it's Sasha or Bianca, they deserve to have a definitive, decisive, down the middle. This is who won,
Yeah, you can't have it like the first Money in the Bank and have that weird, well, she won because of a dude or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Especially,
I hope we're over that.
You cannot have the first main event with 2 women of color and then fuck it up with something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Do not fuck this up.
Don't you dare.
Look at me, Vince. Don't you fuck this up.
So help me.
I will have
and to you.
Don't make me go to Tampa.
I can't afford it right now, but airline tickets are cheap right now. Listen, and might be able to afford it.
Listen, I've already threatened to have to go to Jacksonville. Don't make me have to take a stop at Tampa, please, okay?
Please don't.
I don't want to have to talk to all the managers of every major company. I can't.
I don't have the energy, okay?
I really don't. I work a lot. I'm tired.
Okay, so what do you think, though?
I can't choose. I feel like either way, I'm fine. This feels like
I don't think we lose as fans in this, whoever wins. Like, as long as it's a clean win.
Yeah.
We all win.
Like, I know I don't even know who's heel or who's not, but I know Sasha's not above dirty tricks, and that's fine and great, but not in a Mania. I don't need it. I don't need her rolling her up with a tight.
Mm-hmm.
She can maybe maybe hit her with the title. Maybe I'll be okay with that. Maybe some shenanigans here and there like that.
Yeah.
But I don't want there to be a foot on the rope and then the ref didn't see it. I don't want that. We don't need that. But either way, we all win. Mm-hmm. These 2 are the biggest stars they have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, put everything on these girls.
And I'm looking forward to the looks. I want to see what we're wearing going down the ramp. What are we wearing?
This is
That's always my favorite.
These are the real questions. What are we wearing? How is our entrance looking? Is Bianca's hair going to be jeweled? Is there going to be jewels in the braid? Because she's put EST in the hair. Like, she has. She's got
ideas, and I can't wait to see what she does.
Sasha, I need to know, what are we doing with the hair?
What are we doing?
What are we wearing?
What are we wearing? What's Makazi got in store for us?
He's working his magic right now.
He's got something on the machine. Going. The man knows what he's doing.
I want to know if there's pirate who's like, I need to know all of this.
I want to know. I cannot wait to see.
I'll probably cry.
Pay off, you're actually gonna get to watch it. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna work, but I magically.
I know. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the card. Lashley and Drew is opening WrestleMania Night 1.
Mm-hmm.
All I want out of this is for this Hurt Business breakup to be a sham and them to come back together and help Bobby win and be like, just kidding, I know we fought, but you know what? We're actually together.
But I love you.
Yeah.
I can't hurt you.
I don't like the Hurt Business being broken up.
Yeah, so soon. It's too soon. What are you doing?
We barely got into it. We're like, okay.
I know. You give it a chance. This is kind of how New Day went, where like everyone thought they were so corny and like, ugh. And now they're beloved. So
they finally got to that sweet spot where everyone's like, okay, I'm into this. This is great.
I got you.
Yeah.
I buy it.
Yeah.
Same thing could happen. So who do you got?
Lashley. I feel like Lashley should win.
I think you're right.
Probably will win, which is upsetting because why?
Yeah.
Lashley should have it. I'm like, okay, cool. I can go with this Lashley title reign. We're cool.
Yeah.
Strowman and Shane, which I believe was going to be in a steel cage. Shane's going to jump off something, and as much as I love Shane, I don't care. Anyways.
Honestly, same. That whole thing is just such a what should we do? Oh, let's put them. Yeah, let's give them. And it's like, no.
Yeah, I don't like it. Another one that even though I love New Day, I don't care about them fighting AJ and his friend Omos. I don't care.
Oh.
I care about what they're gonna wear, what their entrance is.
I care about that. I don't care about
anything else. I feel like AJ and Omos might win because they're just gonna give AJ something to do and another accolade.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Whatever. Here's what I really like though. You're gonna like this.
I will.
It's like we're fighting. It's your boy Seth and Cesaro.
Sethy! Oh.
Cesaro's getting a WrestleMania moment.
Yay! I'm happy for this with Superman. He deserves good things. He deserves good things. He's such a hard worker. He gives us great matches. He gives us like insane moments. He deserves a win at a WrestleMania.
Oh my!
Sorry, my mic
okay.
I can't.
You got all worked up about this.
I got worked up. I got really worked up. I want him to win. I'm rooting for him. But
give me a Cesaro win. See Cesaro.
Sethy poo.
Listen, I don't understand why Cesaro is not the face of your company. He speaks 5 languages. He speaks 5 languages. He's handsome AF. He's super strong. He's fun. Like, come on. He can be serious.
He's funny.
He can be fun. He's funny. Come on.
Yeah, he's a good man. And he deserves good things.
He does.
Damn it.
Cesaro for everything.
Yes.
Also, something fun, which is interesting. Originally, it was Miz and Bad Bunny, but as of this week, it is now Miz and Morrison versus Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. Are we excited?
I'm excited about Bad Bunny, but I mean,
not the Damian Priest of it all.
Yeah, I get it though, because he's Puerto Rican, and they're friends, I guess.
Well, Miz and Morrison, just keep you up to speed, painted his $3 million Bugatti, I believe. Yeah.
Bad Bunny's Bugatti?
Mm-hmm. And then Bad Bunny cut a really good promo.
I saw that. That came up in my TikTok feed. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited. Okay. I feel like Bad Bunny is just gonna show.
You know what? I think he's gonna show up. He's gonna show up, and it's gonna be good. I'm excited. Plus, he's working with Miz and Morrison, and Miz is a professional. He's gonna make it look good. He's gonna make it look good.
I also saw this pointed out, and I thought of it too. But Morrison is always in your celebrity match, your Snooki match. I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring this up, but your Kevin Federline match. Anyway, but he's fine. Bad Bunny is gonna be fine. It's gonna be
Cool.
fun.
Okay.
It's gonna be
I
fun.
think so too. I honestly think they're gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good segment. I think we're gonna enjoy what we see.
I feel like that'll steal the show. Everybody like, okay, that's a good time.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm
It'll
looking
be fun.
forward to it. I will watch the whole thing. I'm not gonna fast forward.
It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward through like 2 of these, maybe 3, but not these last ones we just mentioned.
Oh,
And
no.
also on night 1, I don't know if you know this, there's a women's tag team turmoil match, and
Turmoil.
the winner of this match, and I'll tell you who's in it, will face Nia and Shayna on night 2 for the women's tag
Okay.
titles.
Okay.
So, who's in it, you ask? I'll tell you.
Turmoil. Let's see.
Natty and Tamina,
Okay.
because I like this tag team.
Okay.
The Riot Squad, which cute, love that for them.
Cute. We like that. We like to see that.
Your girl Dana and Mandy Rose.
Dana Flex. Dana Flex. I miss her.
So randomly, Billy Kay and Carmella are a tag team.
I could see them being a tag team though.
Like it's cute.
They have the same vibe.
It's cute. I like it. But I want her with Peyton. And
Yeah, I know.
And Lana and Naomi. Also.
Oh, okay.
I love
That's
them.
Cute. That's cute. They're friends. They're actually, friends.
I
so
think it's cute. Yeah.
We like that. We like that. Who do you want to win though?
Who do I want to win? I'm gonna say Lana and Naomi or the Riot Squad.
I want to say the Riot Squad.
Mm-hmm.
I think they deserve a win.
They really honestly deserve those titles.
They're due. They deserve it. They deserve it. And I think people will love it.
Mm-hmm. It could be a swerve because people are probably expecting Lana and Naomi. I will not be mad at Lana and Naomi.
No. Because I want to see Naomi. I want to see
Naomi. Yes. I want to see Naomi have 2 WrestleMania looks. I want to see her win a tag team title. It also ends the story with Lana and Nia, which I just want that to be done.
We want some closure. We want that wrapped up in a nice little bow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or we can have shenanigans and maybe we can insert the Riot Squad and it's a triple threat.
Ooh, I like this too.
Mm-hmm.
This is good. This is good.
Something weird happens. I don't know how. Somebody's pinned weird. Maybe it's 2 shoulders.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
I feel you.
But
I mean, kind of know, but we don't know how it's going to play out.
Those are the only 2. I mean, I do like Natalya and Tamina as a tag team, and I want them eventually to have those titles, but I don't want it yet.
Okay. I mean, why not yet, though? Like, don't you think both of them are just due for some time in the spotlight, though?
I do.
Like, why do they have to keep waiting?
Because I don't want them fighting with Nia and Shayna. That doesn't entice me. I think it'd be cute if it was like Lana and Naomi they're fighting.
Yeah.
Or the Riot Squad, because then the Riot Squad gives you a built-in, like, we're veterans and we're better than you, and what are you doing? And push them around. That's easy.
Yeah, that's easy.
That's night 1.
Okay, night 1.
But before I get to night 2.
Yes.
The severe lack of Bailey.
Wait, Bailey is not at all in night 1?
No. I need Bailey to pop up somewhere. Nope. I need her somewhere.
So, do we think that maybe she'll pop up during Bianca Sasha?
She could. Or
can't put it past her. I don't know.
Or can we get a very special WrestleMania edition of Ding Dong Hello?
Ding Dong Hello.
Give Bailey something to do at WrestleMania. I can't.
Oh man, or do we have a host this year?
Yeah, Titus, which is great.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, but with he who shall not be named.
The blonde scary.
The blonde scary weenie.
Anywho's. But great for Titus. I love this for Titus.
Maybe something will happen and then Bailey can host with him.
I'm not advocating violence, but if
never.
If something along the Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan thing happens before WrestleMania,
I was gonna say
I'm like not mad at it.
Or, just like some food poisoning might happen. That's terrible. Some bad shellfish.
God, you got that bad sushi, I don't know. It's terrible. Anywho's, night 2. One eye. And okay. I don't care about this. Riddle and Sheamus for the US title. That's going to be when I get to go pee.
Nobody wants to see it.
The Fiend and Randy, which that could be cinematic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It might need to be. It might need to be.
Yeah. I like
supernatural stuff.
I like Charboiled Fiend. He's fun.
That's what happened at that was the last pay-per-view, right? Where
he fought Alexa. Yeah, he came back and he was Charboiled.
I hated that. I hated it. I did not like it.
I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind that much. Like it.
I didn't mind it. I like this. He's actually scary now.
Phone. He was actually, yeah, he was pretty terrifying. That is not that's true. That was terrifying.
Could you imagine being a child and saying no thanks?
No thanks. No. Traumatized for life. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Like the Fiend one is like kind of like, oh yeah, that looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
But a burnt Fiend?
No.
No gracias.
No, thanks.
Then okay. Here's what we like. Let's go into the fun ones.
Okay.
KO and Sammy.
Back at it again. You know they're gonna just rip it up.
Also, Sammy will have YouTuber Logan Paul with him because that's a thing they're doing.
Why?
I don't know. It's for Gen Z.
I hate that guy.
I know.
Gen Z doesn't like that guy either, though.
Listen, WWE doesn't know that.
Only douchey people like that guy.
Which, I mean, I guess goes with Sammy's current character, but, like, also it's dumb and I hate it.
But Sammy's, like, he's supposed to be a woke type guy, and, like, that guy is not. Like, this makes no sense.
I don't know. But you know what? It gave us that great Sammy dancing moment in SmackDown, which is in the tux. The tux was fire. The slick hair for his movie premiere.
Oh, Sammy. He can do no wrong. Well, he could do wrong, but he is a perfect little angel, baby.
But that match is going to be so good. KO's definitely jumping off of something.
He's throwing his body off of something, basically. Mm-hmm. He's just going to... He does not care. Your body is your temple, KO. Your body is your temple. You got to take care of it. Who's going to take care of your cats?
He don't care.
He keeps getting more and more cats.
He really does.
He keeps getting more cats.
He got another one. He just got another one.
I saw it on Twitter and it's so cute.
I wanted to tag you. I forgot. So that's
You didn't need to. It found its way. It found its way to my feed.
There's a pirate ship at that stadium. KO is definitely jumping off of it.
He's gonna walk the plank.
Oh my god, yes. Yeah. So that one's gonna be good. Biggie and Apollo is the next one. It has some sort of stipulation. It has I forgot what it's called. It's a stipulation. It's kind of weird. I don't remember what it's called. Something to do with Apollo's like heritage, his African heritage thing. I forgot what he said it was.
Like he's denouncing something?
No, it's like a theme. It's like some weird drum match. I don't remember. It's kind of weird. I just want them to have a straight match. But who do you think wins out of Biggie and Apollo?
Biggie? Biggie?
So I'm gonna look it up and see if I can remember.
Yeah, I was actually looking it up too right now.
So I feel like it's a stipulation. But I can't quite remember what it is. So, but he mentioned it on SmackDown, and I can't remember. Oh, Nigerian drum fight. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Somebody's getting hit in the head with a drum.
Pretty much.
Okay, sure.
Well, it sounds like it's a fight, aimed at Apollo winning because it's his heritage.
I'm not mad at Apollo winning because then we can put Biggie in the world title picture.
Yeah, which is where he belongs. That's where he needs to be.
That's where I'm
saying.
Just saying. Yes, that'd be fun. It probably would be fun. They do good work together.
I think so. Yeah. Apollo's an insanely good wrestler, and so is Big E, and they're both not afraid to like take risks. And they put their bodies on the line. I mean, hello, Big E. I thought he was like almost dead a few times. He almost died a few times. Like, no, Biggie, don't throw your body out of the ring like that.
Stop, sir.
Stop.
Forgot the big in Big E. Like, sir.
It's not a little E, it's a big E. Be
Big.
careful.
So then there is Asuka and Rhea for the Raw Women's title match.
That's exciting.
That's gonna be hard hitting. Gonna beat each other up.
Hard hitting. They're gonna beat each other up. I think they're gonna give each other permission to just go ham and be like, bring it. I can take it. Just bring it. Bring it. I could take it. Okay.
Yeah.
They're
good.
Who do you think is winning? I'm saying Asuka. Asuka has to win.
My heart wants Asuka to win. She deserves a WrestleMania moment. And I really think that would establish her title reign because it's been like
I know.
However,
lackluster. It's not her fault.
It's not. However, my brain is telling me this is Rhea's coming out party. She's getting,
you know what?
She's You're getting right. Her entrance music performed.
Oh, this is my brutality. Mm-hmm. That song scared my cat. Gogo was like, she was chilling on the floor, just like, and then like the song hit. She was like, ah, she got shook. She got shook. I was like, are you okay? It's so like, funny.
I can't handle
what the hell?
Her brutality. I can't handle it.
Brutality.
I'm scared.
This is my brutality. Yeah. So, well, good for her. That's exciting. I'm happy cool. For her. And you know what? Like, I think Asuka will be champ again if she does lose. Like, we like Asuka as a champ. She will be champ again. So if she did lose, I wouldn't be like, oh man, that's it for Asuka. But I think you're right. Like, it's time because they've like shot on her quite a bit already, Rhea.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she gets up there and then they're like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
and not that I'm a big Rhea fan, but I kind of see it as like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. Like, why build her up just to tear her down again? Like, I don't understand. So
I think she's coming in hot. She's gonna.
I hope so.
And I hope she'll do well on Raw.
You know? Yeah, I think she'll be fine. She's gonna be fine. I'm not. I think Rhea has an audience. She has a great look. She has people who want to see her. She's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
She'll be a great champ. But
yeah,
I would still like to see Asuka just kind of. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Either way, she'll be champ again.
Like, okay, like I'm like fine. I just think WrestleManias haven't been the kindest to Asuka.
Yeah.
So
it would be nice to have a moment and like an insane, like powerful run. Even though she is having that, it's kind of downplayed.
She's had that tag title thing with Charlotte for what? And then it was like the weird Lacey thing, and it's yeah.
I hope she gets a great look though, because she's kind of not changed in a long time. I'd like to see a little bit revamping, because she came in looking crazy good, and then it kind of just, I don't know. Yeah, she's just kind of plateaued.
Yeah.
I want to see some really good gear. I want to see some fun gear.
Mm-hmm.
She has like safe gear right now.
It's safe. Yeah. It's the same. It's
Yeah, I want to see some fun gear.
Yeah. What do you think Rhea's gonna wear?
Chains and spikes and mesh.
Are we doing a cosplay like we did last year?
I didn't like that cosplay at all. I did not like it.
I'm sorry.
I hope not.
I know there are people who loved it, but
I was not fond of it.
I didn't like it.
I don't like it. No, she has a great look. Like, and she's been creative with it. Like, there's only so much you can do with that aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
But you can change it up every now and then. Just add a little bit extra to it. So I'm looking forward to the look. She's not too bad with makeup. She's not too bad. Like her hair is great. I mean,
Oh yeah, that little short. Yeah, looks good.
Her hair is great. Her makeup's always on point. Like even if it's black,
She does
it
her
still
own.
matches her. Yeah, and it looks good all the time. So I would like to see her gear stepped up too for WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania. You got to step it up.
Either way, you know what? Our girl Sarah Michelle is cosplaying whatever WrestleMania outfit
Yeah, we know that this is going to happen. This is a certainty.
I can't wait. It's going to be cute. And the main event of night 2, Roman, Edge, Daniel Bryan, Universal title.
Holy smokes. The house is going to burn down. What do you think is going to happen? What's the outcome?
I'm gonna say I've been thinking about this. I don't know.
Yes.
I have a lot of thoughts of it could go a lot of ways. I could see it being Roman retained.
As it usually goes. Because you go different directions. You're like,
I get very it's my Virgo brain. I want to see all the sides. Because I can't decide on this one. Roman winning really establishes like his title reign and being a dominant champion and being like, yep, I am the head of the table. I am.
I told y'all, I am who I say I am.
But if Edge wins, that's a whole full circle moment and it's great and it gives you feel good. But I don't think he's pinning Roman. He's getting DB.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Then Roman's like, I was never pinned. I'm still champion, blah, blah, blah. Also, Daniel Bryan winning would just be a good swerve.
It would be a great swerve. But I don't think that'll happen. I don't think that's our swerve we're getting.
That one's the dream scenario, okay?
Yeah.
I do probably think in the next year and a half, Daniel Bryan's going to get the title again.
I hope so.
You know? He's like in that part-timey because he's like, I got kids and my Hall of Fame wife.
And I'm just not feeling like the journey right now from him, I think when he kicks it into high gear, we're gonna know it, we're gonna feel it, and we're gonna care a lot.
I feel like he's picking it up right now. He's picked it up, his promos, he's beating people up on SmackDown.
It's the road to WrestleMania, so I mean you kind of have to, He's a businessman.
He's been like, you know what? Yeah, I deserve this. Why are you going to be here? You're going to come back. I respect that. I like that. I feel like Edge could win it. My Edge or Roman.
That's where I'm heading to. And I'm actually, as much as my brain would like to go, like Roman is going to win it because Roman's going to win. He has to win. I think I'm going to say Edge is going to win.
All right.
I'm going to say it. Put it out there. Edge is winning because I could see the moment, like the end. I could see the end credits, last images, pictures, GIFs, title. Yeah, I see it already.
Just see it like a title.
I see it.
I do. He's been training. I think Jimmy Uso popping up, helping would be fun.
The family's complete. I would like that because I miss him.
Me too. I think that would work. It'd be cool.
I think it would be great. And like you said, maybe let's just say Edge wins and he gets the title, like he pins DB. Then like if we have the whole tribe together, they're gonna be coming after his ass. I mean, we're coming for you, Edge. Don't think you're gonna get away with our title, our family title. I think I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. I'm excited. Today was night 1 of NXT TakeOver. Tomorrow's night 2. There's so much wrestling, and it is a little overwhelming as someone who is like working every day of the week all the time. I will make time for it at some point, but it's like I am looking forward to what I'm gonna see though. I'm excited.
I already told you what to watch from TakeOver. I watched TakeOver. I also watched Dynamite, and you can watch the ending. As usual, there's elite drama.
Always bickering.
Always. But yeah, which night do you think? Are you more intrigued by night 1 or night 2?
Night 1 for sure. because I really going into WrestleMania and just starting our road to WrestleMania. The only thing I was really thinking about and caring a lot about was obviously Bianca and Sasha. Like that's my jam. It's like you made a wish, you know, and it came true, and you're like, oh, I'm actually gonna get it. It's like I mean, we've been wanting this for a long time. It is sad that there's like no Bailey action, like you said, because she deserves to have like what is she not doing a great job? Like
Bailey has held this entire year together. She has been constantly upping her game and giving you the best I'm gonna go on a rant because I love Bailey. I mean, she deserves it. Like she
turtleneck and blazers. I mean,
whatever she's taking whatever they're throwing at her and being like, okay,
and turning it into gold, like making it work. Yeah, she's in her stride, so it is kind of sad, but I mean, I guess there's really nowhere to put her with the storylines that are happening, but even so. But night one for me, I'm excited. I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is going to be Sasha Bailey. I mean, it sounds like it'll be a fun
Sasha Bailey.
Night. I mean, sorry, Bianca Bailey, Bianca Sasha. Bianca Sasha. It's gonna be great. But night 2 also sounds really fun. But if I had to choose one over the other, I'm gonna just choose night 1.
I think night 1 sounds Night 2 has some things I like.
Yeah.
But night 1, I think night 1,
excited.
But you know what? Night 2 could surprise us.
I think that's what happened the last time, no?
I preferred night 1 last year because that's the Taker AJ one.
Yeah, me too.
And it had
I just felt really dumb because I did not really fully embrace the whole Fiend Cena thing. I mean, I get what it is, but I was like, am I just missing something? Is it because I'm not a fan of either of them? Yes.
I just felt really intrusive. I was like, I'm in John Cena's psyche and I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the peacemaker in me is like, ooh, oh, that's embarrassing. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I was like, it felt too much for me. I was like, you guys, this is like interesting, but I don't think I should be here, guys.
You guys should just work this out together.
It felt like John Cena was going through some things. I said it was like, all of his emotions he was feeling were in that match. Yeah. And you know what? Maybe he feels better now. Maybe that's
I hope
so. I hope Randy Orton feels better after this.
Yeah. He's gonna go through it, you know. It's a therapy session. John Cena's like, dude, you're gonna feel so much better after this.
The Fiend changes people, you know. So maybe it's just like their inner thoughts, their brains, you know, they work things out. Alexa's going through some things.
Exactly. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine.
It'll be fine. I'm excited. I mean, WrestleMania, even if you haven't been watching, even when you run into an old friend and they're like, hey, you still watch wrestling? I'm going to watch WrestleMania. Like, they don't even know what's going on and they're still going to watch WrestleMania.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. And that's kind of the beauty of it.
You got video packages for that.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's probably why it lasts forever.
God, how many matches? Oh my God, how long is that going to be? Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 matches on night 1.
Okay, that's manageable.
And 7 matches on night. That's 14 matches in 2 days.
Okay. Okay.
They moved the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. That's a whole mouthful. To SmackDown on Friday. It's a WrestleMania SmackDown. So all the stuff that they would have, I guess, on a pre-show is just going to be on SmackDown.
They're just shuffling it around. Like, how can we spread this out?
It's a WrestleMania SmackDown. The SmackDown titles are going to be on the line. I hope my dirty dogs don't lose, but they probably will.
You know, okay.
I like their new theme, that like dad rock super 80s theme. I'm into it.
I know you are.
How I feel about Dolph.
Yes. You got feelings.
I do. I do think
Intense.
I think the Mysterios are going to win the tag titles. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
It'd be cute.
You're right.
All right, fine. It'll be cute.
It's okay. Whatever. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
A father and son being tag team champs. That's cute. Okay.
It's adorable. And we love to see it. We love to see it. But I mean, I just doesn't really intrigue me though. But
it's SmackDown. Cute. It's free. It's fine. You're good.
Yeah. That's true.
You can watch it on Hulu later.
Yeah. I don't have Peacock yet. I guess I gotta go sign up.
Yeah, get Peacock, man.
I gotta go get Peacock now. That's all right. Other stuff comes with it, so it'll be fine.
The only downside is you cannot pause Peacock live. So if you're watching it live, you cannot pause it.
Oh, that's all right.
If you watch it later, you can pause it.
Okay.
So,
I mean, honestly, I don't have Netflix anymore. So it'll be nice to have Peacock because I don't really have anything to watch. So
there's some good movies on there. There's a bunch of old shows. Yeah.
Well, Elle, we're probably like at 3 hours now.
This is a WrestleMania size edition.
This is a WrestleMania sized edition. That's right. It has to be. We're talking about WrestleMania. It's huge. I've had a lot of fun on our road to WrestleMania. I loved the Twitter thread that was posted today of all of like the people we've talked to.
You're welcome.
Yeah, good job, Elle. You are the PR person for us. I mean, you're doing an amazing job and I appreciate you. And I can't thank you enough for all the hard work you do for our show.
Make me uncomfortable.
It's true though. And I hope that, our conversations with our friends and stuff, have brought people joy, and I hope that they have had fun participating, and I hope like in the future we'll have fun episodes as well. No pressure, just let's have fun. There's no reason to just not have a good time. WrestleMania is a big thing and people love it. People come from all over the world to see WrestleMania, and hopefully one day, 2 years, right? 2 years.
2 years.
We ourselves will be at a WrestleMania, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I really did want to thank you for all the hard work you've been doing.
You're welcome.
You did a great job. You did a great job. With that being said, though, is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, I just appreciate honestly the people that we had on, because they took time to hang out with us and talk to us, and I appreciate anybody who wants to talk to us. Yeah. And I just like making new friends and just talking about people's WrestleMania moments, because that's the whole thing about WrestleMania. It's like we can talk about like, oh, this show looks bad, or this going into it, I don't care, but you'll still have that moment of being like, yep, this still means a lot. This is still fun. Yeah. It's everything that goes into it.
Yeah, I think even if the WrestleMania wasn't that great, even if it just pissed you off, you're walking away feeling something.
Like Davey said, with like our last interview with Davey, he was like, that's a whole experience in itself. It's a brand in itself, and it's not like tied to it. Even if you don't even watch WWE, you're like, I'm gonna watch WrestleMania. What's going on?
Yeah.
So I think it's fun and interesting to see different perspectives on WrestleMania, because they're like, oh yeah, I do remember that. That was fun, going back and talking about celebrities at WrestleMania was fun. Like,
yeah, because people want to be there. There's like, it's, I guess as fans, there's like this, there used to be this kind of shame or embarrassment of being a fan, because people are like, it's fake, right? And it's like, yeah, but like everything you watch on television and like movies is fake, so shut the fuck up.
Right? I'm sorry, Godzilla and King Kong are not real. Like, you're still streaming it, aren't you? Aren't you watching it right now?
Yeah, and it's kind of just nice, like just where we are as a community, the ability to make so many connections with people has just been so fun, and I'm enjoying it so much. And it's kind of like I think I like it so much even more than like making friends at shows. Like there's like a nervousness and like I don't want to go introduce myself, but like online it's like, yes, girl, exclamation mark, like, yes, you're doing amazing.
You can just like a tweet and be like, see, I it's like a slow, like,
It's
I like
hype. You're hyping people up.
and
yeah,
then somebody else likes your
people
tweet, and then you can slow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been fun, and I've really enjoyed it.
I'm very appreciative of everyone, like I said, who took the time, who thought of really cool. We've talked about really cool things that I forgot about or never saw, and just thought in different ways. And it's just like different moments like that means something to other people.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. We've had a good time.
You like feelings.
Yeah. Shall we wrap it up then?
Ooh, yes, let's go.
Let's wrap it up in a cute little bow. I guess I'll say where you can find me on the internet.
Yes.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Daft Pansy, and that's pretty much it. Where can we find you, Elle?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at al__2_. Yeah. And on Twitter at Kayfabe Al. You can find the show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff at Kayfabe Queens. Give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. That helps us a lot. You can listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're on everywhere. We have a link tree. I'll put it below where you can find everywhere that we're on.
Like, subscribe, rate us a 5. Ooh, that rhymed.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you can download our theme song also in the link tree. Donations.
We have stickers. If you want some, let us know. We could send you some. Yeah, we may have a Twitch channel at some point. We're working on it still. We're making it happen slowly.
But we have big ideas. We just have to get courage, and maybe there'll be more series like this. I think we should just get next year.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Do it next year. Yay. Who do you want on next year? Who should we have next year?
Ooh, yeah.
We got a whole year.
We'll send out an email. Hey, want to be on our podcast? Well, thanks anybody who's listening and liking and subscribing and sharing. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for joining us on this road to Wrestlemania. We've had so much fun, and we hope you did too. And stay tuned because we're going to have more content for you coming up right after, because what's going to happen? We got to talk about it.
All right.
We got to talk about it.
Bye.
Bye.